I just love the Tennessee clouds. We're getting a little more green and a little more green. I don't know if you can see. And like that, those two trees have definitely gotten more green on them. And there's some deep in the woods there. There. Spring is coming. The birds are happy. Yep, we've had cardinals, woodpeckers, blue jays, variety of finch, titmouse, there's an interesting name. Yep, and you can see the water.
What's the other ones that still around here all the time?
Black-caped, I can't remember what the last is. It's not a finch, I don't think. Black-caped chickadee. Took me a second. Black-caped chickadee. Let's take a look at where the water is. They're filling the lake. Let's see if we can see. There's the water. That's the water. And those boat docks are now raising up, as you can see. Not my hand away. Those boat docks are raising up. Neighbors doing a fire right now, right there. But the water's going to come right down into here. So we were taunted by the squirrel yet again this morning, but you did chase it off.
I did chase it off. Seems that the squirrel, what we thought was particular, his palate was cedar shingles, but it goes to show you that he's chewing now on one of the rafters coming out of the porch,
Yeah.
which is Douglas fir. So it may just be wood.
Wood in general.
Now there's an entire forest behind us, but the squirrel won't have it.
Right.
So we watched one video who said they finally had determined that Nutella, the hazelnut spread, was the key to catching his squirrels.
What's currently in the trap right now?
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Right. That did.
Which I don't know. I don't think he's seen them because, I mean, it might not have dipping sauce, but...
Yeah, he needs some barbecue
so
sauce.
now I've got dipping sauce for him in the
right,
Nutella.
So
now I'm going to put it on a lid, and I'm going to put it in there as bait.
Okay.
So we shall see.
Do you think he's going to carry that lid off? Or does that need to be secured, or are you going to be okay?
No, I think it'll be okay.
All right.
Because it's not plastic. Although the squirrels are very industrious.
Why don't you taste it?
No.
You don't like...
I don't like Nutella. Or
Technically, what you got there was a store brand, but it's basically hazelnut spread and chocolate, I think.
Okay.
Technically, I think they said hazelnut spread, but I don't know if that's exactly what they had in mind.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay, be careful.
So, of course, this is what can be a couple of items. This can just be Nutella that draws him in, or this can be the dipping sauce for the chicken nuggets.
All right.
So either way, I think it's going to be the tantalizing thing that he needs to come in. So we'll see. Now, to get this in without setting the trap off, I'm going to gotta move the nuggets out of the way. Squirrel extraordinaire.
All right.
Okay. Baited.
Yep, chicken nuggets and it's dipping sauce.
And the dipping sauce.
All right, the saga continues.
Saga continues, and we are willing to have several fails.
Well, we've already we haven't even had one success.
We've had several fails as far as something getting in the trap.
Yeah.
Mostly birds, one possum.
Yes.
But we
no
are willing
squirrels
to move forward.
All right. So yeah, Michael has put the squirrel cage on the route. Basically, this is his route. You have seen that squirrel on this screen right here many times. He calls up here and he eats here and here and here. So we have put the squirrel cage right on its route that it takes. Normally this is where it runs away and goes down that way. So we'll see. So pretty back here, huh? On another Facebook marketplace. Hunt for $10 lamps. There's the Charlton Green neighborhood, whatever that is. Very pretty. It's very hilly and rolling with red barns. We have arrived.
Are driving over into the lovely countryside, picking up a lamp, and the guy says, just drive on the grass, come by the side of the house, down by the basement. It's a lot easier than coming through the house.
Yeah.
So we did. So we're four-wheeling to,
Just drive on his lovely lawn.
Buy a lamp, yeah. Just drive on the lawn. He says, don't worry about it. I drive on it all the time.
There you go. Just drive on the lawn. Only in Tennessee.
Only in Tennessee.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we scored a $10 lamp.
Got a $10 lamp, yep. Left tracks in their lawn.
Tracks in the lawn.
Hopefully we didn't tear up any grass.
Well, he's got way more tire tracks than I left.
Came down to Jonesborough. You've seen us in Jonesborough many a times. We're heading to the Main Street Cafe. Looks different when the trees aren't full of leaves, huh, honey? Yeah. Jimmy Neal Smith Park. Very pretty park. And here's this original log cabin.
That's a Presbyterian church.
Yeah, they were remodeling it last time we were here. They were redoing the roof and the steeple, weren't they?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Christopher Taylor House. All right, let's go inside. Corner Company right next to Maker's Market. I'll show you the painting that I bought from a gallery down the street, and I'll stop by and show you what the name of the gallery is because I don't even know what it is because it was brand new, just opened today. It's called Hey There. When you come to Tennessee, you're going to see that a lot of the huge fields are filled with these round bays, hay bales. And we didn't know what they were when they were cutting them down. What were they going to do with all these big tall grass that just looked like grass? Come to find out, when it dries, it's the hay and they roll it up. And this gal who did this painting, she was from New York and she didn't understand what they were, and neither did we. We were like, what are they doing, cutting down all that? And then it just lays there and goes dry, and then, so the machine comes and rolls it up into big of hay. And so this is the first painting that she did of these hay bales because she was just mesmerized by the hay bales. And so it was a fun story that we didn't know, she didn't know, and she created this really pretty artwork. And she has a lot of this hay bale artwork. And TanyaDirkst.com. Hey there.